let us rejoice, for we are one and free, with golden soil and wealth of toil. Our home is good by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joy both strengths and let us sing advance Australia fair.
Heard the Pak Se Zameen, and Australian anthem is called Advance Australia Fair. Bit of an information for us up here and for the fans as well.
And let's see how Australia fares in this game. High Commission of Australia, along with the CEO of Pakistan Cricket Board. Both the Pakistani openers sort of ready for another outing. It's not going to be easy. Australia is a very well-established side. Final words from the captain. How to go about the job.
Good that they're being led by somebody who's extra chill. Trevor said 3 debutants, so he'll ask them to be as instinctive as possible, like he usually is when he goes out to bat. Some would want to call him as crafty madman. Really can hit the ball a mile on any surface. He's a huge success.
Yeah, he's got a peculiar way of dealing with different situations, Travis Head. And a huge opportunity for both the sides to iron out if there is any wrinkle before moving into the World Cup, the major tournament. Sabzada Farhan has been batting very well for Pakistan. Sam Ayub, on the other hand, has to answer many questions. Hasn't been consistent of late.
And given a very long rope. Time now for him to go for the kill and get into some good form before the World Cup. They trust him, trust his skills. Getting off to a start here is going to be critical for Pakistan after winning the toss. They'd want Saim and Sabzada to crack it big. 59 matches, average of 20.92. Strike rate of 132 is reasonable. Sabzada played the BPL just recently, and so in some T20 form. 38 matches, almost 1,000 runs.
Yeah, he has built himself a reputation, Sabzada Farhan, in providing rollicking start for Pakistan. He'll be up against Xavier Bartlett. Wicket-taking option for Australia. Slip in plays for him.
And gone first ball. The ball stopped on him. A very, very soft dismissal. Scooping it back to the bowler, and so it's none for one.
Just floated the ball in the air and seemed like he stalled in the air. And Sabzada Farhan was early into the stroke, wasn't able to control it. And an easy return catch for Bartlett. First blood drawn. Pakistan losing Sabzada with the first delivery, 0 for 1.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ। ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम।
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सीरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
Early entry for Salman Ali Agha. The captain is in, batting at number 3.
Yeah, the last time he batted at number 3 for Pakistan, he was absolutely brilliant. Scored 40 of just 12 deliveries. There was boundaries galore.
Nice shape away from middle and off the mark.
Yeah, there was a bit of shape with that delivery too. That stroke was bereft of any footwork. Played from the crease, played it early. And that was more than enough for the bowler to strike. First ball ducked for Sabzada Farhan. Pressure on Pakistani team.
A shot cover in place. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in the circle on the offside. And goes big. Made a great sound. Gets off the mark with a 6.
Yeah, Saima, you've realized that Bartlett is floating the ball in the air. And that's why he was encouraged to use his feet. And what a strike that was. First ball he faced, disappeared for a 6. A mammoth 6. Excellent beginning for Saim Ayub.
What a shot. Yeah, nicely played. Flowing this time through the offside, well stopped. That ball was traveling, so 2 balls faced, looks to be in great shape. But we need to hold our horses because he often does that. Starts off brilliantly and then disappoints us. Nevertheless, 6 was some shot.
But that particular stroke tells you it's a good pitch. If there was any doubt in players' mind that how this pitch is going to behave, I think it's a belter. There might be a bit of turn for the spinners. It sounded good, that stroke.
Yeah, delightful drive for a run. I term this as a low-scoring contest, Ahmed. And I feel that because there's hardly any grass on it, there are a lot of cracks, and it felt abrasive. You really have to bat well to survive on this surface.
You know, Ramesh bhai, you have played plenty of cricket here. The looks of Gaddafi Stadium pitch can be deceiving.
I hope I'm proven wrong. Oh, that's a beauty. Turned him around. 8 for 1 after over number 1.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम।
गोल्डन पर्ल मैक्स लाइट मेंस फेस वॉश गहराई में जाकर डर्ट और ऑयल रिमूव करें। गोल्डन पर्ल मैक्स लाइट मेंस फेस वॉश, लेट योर फेस ग्लो।
Cooper Connolly, left arm spin with the new ball. 7 matches and 1 wicket. Economy is 10 and over. Let's see how he operates on this surface.
Plenty of all-rounders in the Pakistani lineup. Plenty of bowling options, bat deep. And Australia has 5 bowling options. Fast bowling options, along with a couple of spinners.
He plays that sweep shot well. There's a fielder appointed for that shot. Good player of spin bowling, Salman Ali Agha. Oh, that one fired back into the stumps. Saw him withdraw, expose the stumps. That's nicely bowled by Connolly.
Backed away a bit too early for the bowler to see, and Connolly followed him with an arm delivery. Good thinking.
Big shot. That's gone. Swept it for 6.
Yeah, he attempted that stroke with the second delivery of this over. He wasn't able to gain because the ball was full in length. Here, it was just back of the length. Became easy for Salman Ali Agha to hit the ball aerial. No protection for the left armour there. Put under pressure straight away in this over.
I think that probably will have to be reloaded now. We've got a red line just next to the stumps, so it's not a wide. No, that's a mark for the umpire. Once again showing his intent. It's an excellent start now by Pakistan after 216 for 1.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
हमदर्द रेसिपी मिक्सर्स, द टेस्ट ऑफ हेरिटेज।
It's the World Cup season and the interest in cricket will grow. 16 for 1 Pakistan. Matthew shot off spinner. 8 wickets in 22 matches. So Australia very keen to employ spin up front with the new ball. Partly stopped, only be a single.
It'll be challenging for Matthew Short to bowl well on a pitch like this. So far, we haven't seen any kind of a grip for spinners. They'll have to think hard and find the right length to bowl, especially when he's looking to bowl at Saim Ayub.
That one spun just a shade, not a lot. Both play spin splendidly well. Salman Ali Agha Can absolutely brutalize a spinner. That's good thinking. That's good single.
That was a miss with Saim Ayub's batting. Always thinking of boundaries and sixes. And this is so refreshing to see. Now he's looking to work the ball into the gaps with softer hands. That's a skill a batter must have.
Gives you rhythm. Keeps the partnership flowing as well. Right, where are the hitting zones? Over mid-wicket. Square leg has been capped. Oh, straight six. Brilliant shot. Made it look ridiculously easy. Once he got to the pitch of the ball, it was job done.
Excellent footwork too from Salman Ali Agha. Made sure that he stays inside the line of the delivery and was able to hit the ball on the up. Kept going that. Six number 2 for Salman Ali Agha.
And a proper cricket shot. Oh, that's the wide. Try to keep him quiet. I think the idea was to bowl on that middle and leg stump. Forcing them on the defensive. 2.4, 25 for 1. Asif Yaqub, the umpire. Slices it, but finds the fielder.
It's a good recovery made by the Pakistani batters after losing a wicket with the first delivery. Standing at his 35th T20 game. Asif Ghafoor. I beg your pardon, Asif Yaqub. 3 overs done, 26 for 1.
ये है हमजा। क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, but at the cost of your skin? BNP Rice Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
26 for 1 after 3, so it's becoming a very, very good start. He's the debutant. 19 wickets in the BBL competition. 5 for 26 is best.
It'll be a different challenge. Bowling on a flat track.
Yeah, it dipped on him. I think it's going to be about variations and hoping for the best. Australia been pushed back a little here in the first few.
Yeah, talking about Edwards, not an easy action to get used to. That's why Salman Ali Agha missed out on a juicy full toss. There's a bit of stutter and is about to deliver the ball.
Nice timing. There's protection there.
Yeah, to be able to bowl well on a surface like this as a bowler, you've got to have the right thinking and you need to commit with that fully.
Nice one. The fielder's pushed back. Easy single. Right, with Bengal Flowers 1100 plus branches, open your current account from nearest branch to enjoy various free services and earn Orbit rewards by maintaining or growing your balance.
We should have done that with the first delivery. That must have reminded Farhan to open his account.
That's gone up in the air, fine leg up in the circle. That's toppage into the boundary rope. It's a 4.
If you bowl wicket to wicket and back of the length, you allow the freedom to Saim Ayub to employ that stroke. Tried to take the pace off, didn't work. Worked for Saim Ayub. Executed that stroke with ease, Saim Ayub.
Big shot into the gap for 4. Excellent stuff. When he's on, he is so good to watch.
And his first over had gone for 11. Back-to-back boundaries for Saim Ayub. This is good thinking from him. He knew the bowler is going to compensate for that back of the length delivery. Now used his feet with a lot of confidence. Not the first time in this innings though.
After 4:38 for 1.
Hamdard recipe mixes, the taste of heritage.
Brisk start, 4 overs, 38 for 1. Saim Ayub 19 of 10, and the great thing about his batting has been his range. He's hit the ball straight through cover, targeting the square leg fence as well. There he goes again on the bounce to the deep fielder. The timing is flawless.
The intention was to hit the ball in front of square leg umpire. Since the ball was very full, didn't get the desired result. Saim Ayub. He's looking good.
Finds the fielder is reasonably timed. Salman Ali Agha 3 in T20s, 6 innings so far. Average of 35, strike rate of 165. So I think he's found his position in the batting lineup. It suits him perfectly, it seems.
Yeah, this position he doesn't get confused how to go about the job. He comes out, gun blazing. So far, so good for him at this position. Augurs well for Pakistan. Hits it into the gap. The second time he has employed this sweep stroke and got a very good result.
Such a good shot, and he can play 2 or 3 types of sweep shots. So there's a slot sweep and then one that goes in the air, and then he can carpet sweep as well, all along the ground. Lovely batting. I think that probably got the toe open to making room and trying to hit it over cover. There's no protection through the offside, so the idea is right. I'm sure he'll go again. It's another sweep shot this time. It was fielded, and so after 5, really has been a rollicking start. 43 for 1.
Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. Face rahe fresh, clean और bright. Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. Let your face glow.
Five overs in 43 for 1 Pakistan. Another one that looks glorious and will find the distance as well. This is really good from Saim Ayub, and the power play being played right.
Yeah, wonderful start from young Ayub. Tough start for Marley Beardman. Just drifts into leg and picks him up off a length over fine leg. He's played that shot superbly right from the word go when he hit his very first ball for 6 off Xavier Bartlett. He's keeping his head down and using the line to his advantage.
Welcome to international cricket for Mali. A little bit frustrated. He likes that area off his hip, that waist height delivery off a length. Saim Ayub, especially with fine leg up. Marley Beardman on debut. Simon Katic, what do you make of him?
Been very impressive for a young man, only 20 years of age. He's gradually got more and more experience over the season for the Perth Scorchers in the Big Bash. End up being triumphant in the final, winning their 6th trophy on Sunday night in Perth, and he was a big part of it. Got a big wicket of Steve Smith.
Goes again and will be the similar result in terms of one drop into the boundary. 50 partnership also comes up. This is really good stuff from Simon Salman.
But this is all part of the learning curve. Completely different conditions. Goes to the cutter, gets the line wrong again. Pitching outside leg, and Ayub helps himself. It's becoming a trademark shot of his, knowing that fine leg's up, and it's forced Travis Head to make a field change now. That man in the ring has gone back down to fine leg, Mitch Owen.
Has to target the stumps here. This time Saim Ayub tries to go over the offside, just away from the fielder. Cameron Green with a valiant effort, but just inches away from him.
Well, he must have had his heart in his mouth there, Ayub, because he tries to go inside out, doesn't quite get it as well as he would have liked, and Cameron Green, with that huge wingspan of his, was a great effort, but just caught the fingertips, couldn't quite get to the drop zone. Marley Beardman, he was hoping that nestled into the big mitts.
Turning out to be a good over this. 13 off, still one delivery to go. Saim, maybe you mentioned, started off his innings with one of his trademark no-look shots into that leg side. Since then, he's hit another one. Very dangerous off his hips. We've seen that in line with the stumps. Very good straight. Surprisingly, probably they haven't bowled too much wide to him, but at the moment he's striking them well everywhere. End of the over. Power play done, Pakistan 56 for 1.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कॉम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम.
Back after the power play. Matthew Short with the ball. First over went for 10. Just decision pending from the last ball of the previous over. A throw back onto the stumps, making sure if Salman Ali Agha got his bat down in time. Yep, should be good. Eventually, Pakistan power play done right. 56 for 1. Short will continue. Simon, you look at the power play, you look at Pakistan since the last T20 World Cup, not ranked right up there with the likes of England and Australia, who strike at over 10 in the power play. Pakistan generally at 7.5 runs and over, so this is a good return in terms of those numbers.
Yeah, it's a very good start, but it's also the way the modern game's played now, so you'd expect on this sort of surface to try and be around that 60 mark at the end of the power play.
Into the leg side and into the gap. Tremendous ball striking from both Saim and Salman, and this is really good. Another maximum partnership has now raised to 63, just over 38.
Yeah, and this is the important part now. The skipper, he's made the decision to bat at 3, got great numbers there, and it's important now he leads the charge out of the power play, keeps this momentum going. Very good player of spin. That's another wonderful 6. The placement and the power there. A strike rate of 165 batting at 3, so really important decision to go out there and set the tone as leader of this Pakistan team and try and play more of a modern style of game.
Now you talk about those numbers. Predominantly he's batted at number 4 20 of his innings, and the strike rate drops tremendously. Either it's at 4 or 5, drops to 108 and 102 at 4 and 5, but at number 3, 165, far ahead of all his other teammates who've actually secured that position over the years. We spoke about it at the top of the show, as opposed to Salman Ali being now captain and having the better numbers at 3 should get promoted. In fact, should be promoting himself, and so far it's boded well for him. It is our official mobile handset partner, Vigotel, for this series. Eleven of the 4 so far. Should be just the one.
Yeah, and I think the important part of this partnership is the fact that both of them have been trying to make a conscious effort to find the boundary or a 6 early in the over. Puts the bowler under pressure, takes a bit of pressure off the batting partnership, and they're able then to just knock the ball around and still get 9, 10 and over comfortably.
And a good over for Pakistan out of the power play. 13 coming off at 69 for 1.
ये है हमजा। क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, but at the cost of your skin? BNP Rise Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
Hamdard recipe mixes the taste of heritage.
The captain likes that number 3 spot, and that's where he's enjoyed 30 of his runs in 22 deliveries, 165 and a very good average as well. That combination together, just feel that should be the way Pakistan go forward. He's predominantly batted at number 4. Not quite the result, and doesn't really help Pakistan's position. And this does become a point of conversation, and it probably should be the way they should approach the T20 World Cup as well. Simon, not quite sure if you agree, but had Babar Azam up in the Big Bash just a few weeks ago. We talk about that. Change of bowling, one of the best in the business. Adam Zampa into the attack.
Yeah, and this is when Adam Zampa is used by the Australians today. Travis Head, knowing he needs a breakthrough here. These two well set. Partnership of 70, and that's how Adam Zampa gets used throughout the innings at critical points where Australia will need a wicket or just to get some momentum back. Try and bowl a set where the boundary isn't conceded. Just try and build momentum for the next bowler.
And decides to take him on. Does it get through the gap? Fielder will cut it off. Couple of runs. Now you talk about Zampa. He's right up there with most wickets for Australia in the international format since the last World Cup. 29 of them in the 21 appearances. Going at 8 runs and over. And that also has to do with the fact that he predominantly bowls, like you said, out of the power play, but then at the death as well. Another couple of runs to Syme's column.
An impressive shot that. I like the way he's going about it. He's a good young player of spin. The previous shot with a slog sweep kept the ball down. Knows that he's going beautifully. Pakistan don't need to gift Australia a wicket here with this partnership going beautifully. And the left-right combination making it hard for Travis Head to settle on a good matchup with his spinners. This is very good use of the depth in his crease and being able to access that deep cover region.
Very good versatility cricketer, Saim Ayub. Straight up, probably more vertical than the distance. And exactly what Zampa wanted, exactly why Travis Head brought him into the attack. And that causes a close on curtains for Saim Ayub.
Yeah, disappointing end there. What was a very good knock. A 40 off just 22 balls, but Adam Zampa lured him into the big shot, got a little bit carried away, and once again, just swings a little bit inside out, so as a result, doesn't catch the ball with the full power to get that straight over the side screen for 6, and comfortably caught down at deep mid-on. A very good knock from Ayub comes to an end for 40. Pakistan now 74 for 2.
ये है हमजा। क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, but at the cost of your skin? BNP Rice Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
गोल्डन पर्ल मैक्स लाइट मेंस फेस वॉश गहराई में जाकर डर्ट और ऑयल रिमूव करें। गोल्डन पर्ल मैक्स लाइट मेंस फेस वॉश, लेट योर फेस ग्लो।
Out at 4. Babar Azam to the crease for Pakistan. 74 for 2. A prolific record for Pakistan. 4,429 runs. A strike rate of 128. Has the 122 his best as well. Well, you look at Babar Azam's prolific record, but you also see it is the first time since 2018, 8 years have gone, that he's batting at number 4.
And the Australians greet him with 6 players in the ring to start with.
Excellent over from Zampa. The 5 and the important wicket of Saim. 8 done, 74 for 2.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कॉम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ। ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम।
From Australia, courtesy Adam Zampa. In his very first over, Saim Ayub holds out in the deep, getting it high on the bat. How magnificent is that? That is amazing at its best. Salman Ali Agha with another maximum to his name.
That is a seriously good cricket shot. Effortless over extra cover. Welcome to the bowling crease, Cameron Green. the first time he's bowled in T20 since 2024. And this is a glorious shot. All class from the Pakistan skipper. Great intent. This is exactly why Adam Zampa was brought back in. Try and prevent the boundaries that he did. It's the first over they hadn't been able to find the fence. Got frustrated and the downfall of Ayub.
What will now be interesting is the way Babar Azam approaches this. Normally used to batting a bit in the power play, used to open when he was captain, dropped to one drop, and at number 4 and out of the power play. Didn't have the best of the BBL as well. Struck it at 109 in the 11 innings. So the strike rate was the lowest amongst batters who had 200 or more runs. Clipped into the leg side, off the mark.
I happened to be at the match where the controversy happened with Steve Smith, but from an Australian perspective, Steve Smith was on fire. He got a 42-ball 100 on what was a very good surface at the SCG. Denied Bubba the strike and ended up taking young Ryan Hadley for 32 off the over. Completely changed the chase for the Sixers. He was batting on a different level, was Steve Smith.
It is super soft time. It is the premium detergent powder. Cleans like a dream. Yeah, that game made headlines. And the way it panned out, you said Steve Smith took 32 off that over. The next one, he was striking at over 200, and that's the strategy, the game plan. It doesn't depend on who it is. It just depends on the way the game's flowing, the situation, which one is the better matchup, and who feels confident, which fits as part of your strategy in terms of your squad, of your planning. But I believe they made up in the end.
Yeah, no doubt there's always going to be that cultural difference. And Babar Azam's got a wonderful record here in Pakistan, so really interested to see how he approaches this innings and hopefully has a point to prove, because the modern game has evolved and we've seen that. Steve Smith, to his credit, look at those numbers there. Brilliant in Pakistan, not quite as strong outside, but Steve Smith's evolved his game and he's playing a different game to a lot of players at the moment.
Another 11-run over.
Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. गहराई में जाकर dirt और oil remove करें. Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. Let your face glow.
The 11 for this first of 3 T20Is between Pakistan and Australia. I saw the close of Farhan's innings even before it got started to Bartlett. A simple return catch and a good partnership between Simon and Salman. And this will be really one to watch out for. Babar Azam versus Adam Zampa. He just had a bit of a tumble at the other end and does not come back to strike. But Simon, you mentioned it was the first over that didn't go for a boundary, that Zampa over that Saim Ayub got out to, and that is where he is so key. Doesn't allow the batters to get away with many runs, but more important, always looking for wickets, targeting those stumps, and surely will be bowling a few wrong ones into these right-handers. Salman Ali Agha has other plans. Maybe not. Maybe not. Felt like it had the distance. Once again holds out to Botman. Zampa has to.
Well, this is not what Pakistan need. Two new batters now. The Pakistan skipper looking for the boundary early in the set, advancing down, but just catches it on the bottom part of the bat. Doesn't get good contact and comfortably taken it deep mid-on by Xavier Bartlett. So after a promising start, Pakistan just faltering towards the midway point, and now 86 for 3.
As the captain walks off, two new batters on the crease. Pakistan 86 for 3, and we'll all take a break for drinks.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
ये है हमजा। क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, बट एट द कॉस्ट ऑफ योर स्किन। BNP Rice Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ। ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम।
Hamdard recipe mixes, the taste of heritage.
Out of the drinks break in Lahore for this first T20I. Crowd in numbers, and so they are in the Tapal Tea Lounge. Fans enjoying Pakistan's finest #1 brand. Nice place to be on a cool evening here in Lahore for this first contest of 3. And Fakhar Zaman will now take strike to Adam Zampa. Pakistan have lost 2 wickets in the span of 12 runs. Missed by all. He should be cut off. Does well. And they've run through well, and the umpire should call this wide.
Yeah, this is the moment that Salman holed out to deep mid-on. Just didn't quite catch it how he intended. Lower part of the bat, inside edge. Doesn't get that connection he needed, and easily taken by Xavier Bartlett. Pakistan might have missed a trick, not having a left-right combination after the wicket of Ayub, particularly with Zampa being on in this middle spell. Such a vital part of the game through the middle part, being able to maximise one of the openers batting through the second part of the innings. This man here, he's got some power. Strike rate of 131. He'll be important now.
Great deception. Really good. Just a touch slower through the air, and the one that goes across the left-hander. Another great overloading here from Adam Zampa. An important wicket that of Salman Aliaga. And the wrong one just holds a little bit more when it's a touch slow, given the dry nature of the surface this evening. The call is for 2. Send back.
Yeah, Zampa showing all his experience throughout this set of 6 as well. Starting it in the mid 85 k's an hour, getting up to as high as 95, and then taking the pace out. The left-hander Fakar with his wrong end. So good variation in pace.
A touch quicker to end the over. Another excellent over. Zampa has 2 in his 2. Halfway mark, 92 for 3.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम.
First 10 overs producing 92. Pakistan be happy with that, the first half of their innings. Now the big question is, can they continue? Can they up the ante in the final 10?
Yeah, both the batters relatively young at the crease. And Beardman bowling his second over on the money. Adam Zampa. What an asset to have in your lineup. Whenever the chips are down, he's the one who comes to the fore for his side. Once again, making a huge impression.
And he's very good against Pakistan. 14 wickets, economy of 6.57. He likes bowling against Pakistan. His googlies, his leg spinners. And he also attacks the stumps, which is important on surfaces which grip a little. Play and a miss.
It's a different role for Babar Azam, playing at number 4 for Pakistan. He used to open the innings back number 3. He was opening the innings during BPL. A big bash, beg your pardon. He has to carry on with the momentum set by 3 batters.
This time hits it over the top. Finally gets a good piece of it. Slow one, but mid-off in the circle.
Now from the bottom of the bat, that was good enough to clear the fielder. Plays that mid-off. Saw the width, picked up the slow one quite early and went with the thinking. And execution was good as well.
First boundary in 14 deliveries. This time thump back, straight back. Sometimes you hit it too straight. They wanted another run and very quick. That is good from Fakar. Spotted that the bails were off, spotted the opportunity.
Yeah, you have to run hard. You have to seize on every opportunity to put runs on the board. Yeah, you're right. The coaches say play the ball straight, but not that straight.
Into the offside, the single, that'll bring up the 100 for Pakistan. 100 on 10.5 overs.
That's good going. They have to carry on with the hard work put by Saim Ayub and the Pakistani captain. Plenty of batting left. And that will give freedom to these batters to go after the bowlers in order to put a good total on the board.
He tries to swing it leg side, just off the thigh. It won't be a single. 11 done, 101 for 3.
ये है हमजा। क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, but at the cost of your skin. BNP Rice Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
Pakistan will be looking at 200. Cooper Conley. Left arm spin. And you think that Fakhr is the matchup. Round the wicket, he's quite a canny bowler. He's had a great season for Australia, and they expect big things from him. Very full.
Yeah, he's not a conventional spinner. He fires the ball into the stumps. Doesn't believe in flighting the ball.
Frees his arms and down the ground. One bounce into the fence.
Yeah, he was better served bowling wicket to wicket. This time around, tried to bowl outside the off stump, had to pay the price. Was in the zone for Fakhr to flat butt it into the gap for 4.
Trying to move away, trying to access the offside. Attacking the stumps now, the left arm spinner. Right, it is the figure-free moment. Download now and get the insurance you need on your fingertips. Last ball of the 12th over. Fakhr backs away, fired down the leg side. And actually done well. It had a chance of racing away for 5 wides.
It was like a dart, wasn't it?
Oh, hits it down the ground. And after 12, it is 110 for 3.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
Hamdard recipe mixes, the taste of heritage.
Eight overs remain. Plenty of bowling options. Bartlett with just the 1 over up front, got a wicket. And then Head now thinks that this is a time to bring him back. Just a single down the ground. What Australia want is a couple of overs which don't go for many, just build a little bit more pressure on Pakistan. And Head just going to his bowler. He thinks that he is most likely to provide him with a breakthrough.
Yeah, he did struggle bowling at a left-hander. In the first over, he was hit for a 6 by Saim Ayub. Let's see how he fares against Fakhar Zaman.
Pace off.
Yeah, playing in these conditions as a bowler, you need to be skillful. You need to have variations, and for the first time opting to bowl a slow one. Bartlett.
Swing and a miss, and little mistake. Felipe letting the ball through, so unforced error.
The ball died on the wicketkeeper. Made it hard for him. It didn't bounce like what you get in Australia.
There's a final run towards that all-important World Cup. Every eye on that. So just the final preparations. Bartlett with another pace off. Babar wants two because he's picked a little gap in the leg side. He'll get two. And Pakistan's smartest hatchback EV, Inverex Zio. Charge fast, drive smart. And Pakistan now just into the 13th over. When will they push Babar down the wicket? Just gets a one. Still 7 wickets in the hutch. So what would Pakistan be thinking? Obviously you want maybe 200, 12 in over from here on in. And you actually think, right, now it is time to go, really push the envelope, make sure that everything disappears. Coaching staff would had a fair idea of what they want, what they expect. Short into the pitch, dot ball, and a good over from Bartlett. It is 115 for 3.
ये है हमजा। क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, but at the cost of your skin. BNP Rice Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
गोल्डन पर्ल मैक्स लाइट मेंस फेस वॉश गहराई में जाकर डर्ट और ऑयल रिमूव करें। गोल्डन पर्ल मैक्स लाइट मेंस फेस वॉश, लेट योर फेस ग्लो।
Now plenty of batting to come. Nowadays Pakistan make sure that they have a lineup which bats very deep. And that comes freedom with that, the opportunity to attack. Like that, Babar down the ground, hits it hard and long, maximum.
A stroke of highest quality. Waited for the ball to come out of the hand, then jumped out of the crease. Didn't try to hit the ball very hard, relied on the timing and was able to clear the boundary line. Pressure on Zampa.
He doesn't get, he's disappointed because he thought that should have gone into the gap. Just the intention now is to make sure that every over is a big one. And for Babar to do that, he's played 19 deliveries, he's well settled in terms of a T20 game. That's plenty of deliveries, so now really have to push the accelerator. Even Fakhar, 11 deliveries he's faced.
Yeah, you're right. Babar has to take charge because his partner at the moment hasn't been able to find that momentum. Once again misses out. A question was asked, umpire unmoved.
Now the googly into the pitch. Smart bowling.
And that ball stalled in the air. Yeah, and that's where the question was asked. Clearly, impact was outside the off stump. Hassan Raza, very experienced. 85th T20 international match for him.
Babar tries the reverse. Huge shout. And Zampa goes upstairs straight away. He goes to head. Take a review.
TV umpire to director. Players review for LBW. On field, original decision is not out. Check feet. Fair delivery. Front on, please. Ball is passed under the bat. Ultra edge, please. Flat line when the ball passes the bat. Satisfied. No bat involved. Ball tracking when ready, please. Pitching outside leg. Hassan. Pitching outside leg.
No outside leg. No outside leg. It's the right elbow.
Pitching outside off. Pitching outside off. Director may have ball tracking one more time, please. Director, one more time, ball tracking. Pitching outside off, impact in line, wicket sitting. SM, stay with your original decision of, change your original decision of not out to out on screen now. Signal, please.
Now, plenty of confusion in the end. The ball tracking, hitting the stumps twice. But in the end, it is Babar who has to depart. A reverse sweep, not his shot. Zampa with the wicket, very confident in the review. It's 123 for 4. Usman Khan walks in. Zampa doing what he does best, especially against Pakistan. Googly, dropped. Chip back. Second attempt, little parry, and then it is down. And chance goes begging. 14 down, 124 for 4.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
Zampa has been terrific. He's the one bowler that has got Australia back in the game, and this would have been another huge wicket.
Yeah, you may have plenty in your repertoire as a bowler, but it is the usage that counts. Whenever he bowls his varieties, able to land them in the right areas. Well, that separates him from the boys. A positive stroke from Usman. Yeah, we saw plenty of varieties in the previous over. That was a slider, not read by Babar Azam, and then the googly. Very well disguised. Former Pakistan wicketkeeper Adnan Akmal.
Nice. Quick single. Does well. It's so important for this Australian side. One frontline spinner who does the job time and time again. He's always very tight on the stumps. And you talked about his varieties, but his ability to be attacking the stumps with all the deliveries that he has. The googly, the leg spinner, the flipper, the slider.
And he seldom goes for runs. Still not finding the timing. Fakhar Zaman. His singles won't hurt Australia. Pakistan need boundaries, plenty of them.
Pakistan with Usman Khan batting at number 6. They need a big finish from him. Very good against spin. Right now, that projected score just slowly decreasing because there's a little comeback from Australia. Down the track, hits it past point. He's very good in that region. Boundary.
Excellent timing. Now created a bit of room for himself by backing away from the leg stump and then slapped the ball and it disappeared. Now last few overs I've seen the run rate plummeting. Now, a couple of boundaries will certainly help Pakistan here.
That'll go to the fence as well. Avoided that short mid-wicket, the full-length dive, but back-to-back boundaries.
It seems like Usman has realized Fakhar Zaman is struggling at the moment. So he'll be the one looking for boundaries. The second time in this over. Jumped out of the crease, forced the bowler to drop it short. Are ready for them.
This time whipped away leg side. Just beat the single, but a good over for Pakistan. 13 off, 15 done. It's 137 for 4.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कॉम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम.
Hamdard recipe mixes, the taste of heritage.
.40-39 Saim and Salman, and it's been a low-key performance ever since. Babar with a patchy 24 of 20 balls. Improvisation is not his game, but anyway, needed to kick on. That's full and probably missing the leg stump. And a very warm welcome to Simon Catchett.
Good evening, Rameez, all our viewers. Yeah, Australia be very pleased with the way they went about things through those middle overs, and Adam Zampa in particular should have had 4 wickets. Usman Khan dropped very first ball, return catch to Adam Zampa in that last over. He's turned things around with the big wickets, Ayub and the Pakistan skipper. This is the final ball, first ball of the over, just drifting down leg. So a good decision there. But still, Pakistan should be able to get to 180 plus here. With the 29 balls left. Usman's showing some good signs with a couple of boundaries. That last over of Jack Edwards. So now it's time for Fakhar to back him up.
batting in the middle order was always going to be a tough gig for somebody like Fakhr. Batted so many times at the top of the order, and so this is a new for him, this role. Seems just a little bit lost at this stage. 10 or 15. There's protection there. He likes to expose his stumps and play that cut shot or come down the wicket and hit it over cover. That's his game.
Xavier Bartlett would have learned a lot from the previous over. He would have been watching, seeing Usman Khan come down leg side of the ball and carving Jack Edwards through backward point for 4, and then he took him through mid-wicket for 4. So just making sure he can't free his hands there and following him leg side.
Well, that's a good one. Is it a good one? Not to be. He's done. He's out. Cameron Green is about 6'6". Took it quite easily in the end. Fakhr's disappointing innings comes to an end.
Yeah, it's hard to clear that man, Cameron Green. Once again, bat just twisting in the hands, a little bit similar to some of the previous dismissals. Doesn't get the connection, and Cameron Green takes that comfortably. Initially, they thought it was going for 6, as we all did. So a disappointing knock comes to an end for Fakhr. He goes for 10. Pakistan now 140 for 5.
Pakistan losing wickets, losing a bit of momentum. 140 for 5. Nawaz is a decent all-rounder. They need to get cracking, maybe get a strike rate of 140. Almost a full house here at Lahore. Bartlett 2 for 14 of 2.4 is adjusted so well.
You just see here, Xavier Bartlett just getting inside the swing. Fakhr just catching it on the inside part of the bat twisting in his hands. Not enough power to clear deep mid-on. Just wonder whether this surface is starting to slow up a little bit as the innings unfolds, whether it will take more turn tonight.
Usman Khan has been busy, and it's 142 for 5. Birdman has got a lot of potential, but these are alien conditions for him. None for 21 off his 2. Beware of the cut shot. He likes playing that shot. Only a single this time. Good crowd in, and this was expected. A lot of interest and traction for Australian team. Nicely bowled, wanted to make room, got cramped. Right. Hello hair shampoo, 100% confidence with dandruff-free hair. And she earns a hamper. That's nicely fielded, got a good bounce, Adam Zampa. This is an extremely good comeback by Australia. It appeared in the first few overs that Pakistan may just run away with it. Timely blows and adjusted so well the bowlers. Yeah, that angle has been covered as well.
Yeah, it was a very promising start after Pakistan lost a wicket off the very first ball. Caught and bowled to Xavier Bartlett. Thought Ayub and Pakistan skipper Salman batted beautifully, but just lost wickets at critical times, and particularly to Adam Zampa. That's been the key. He's been destructive tonight and really put the skids on Pakistan through the middle.
Yeah, beautifully bowled. Yorker. It works, especially at this stage of the contest. Good variations from Australian bowlers. Very few teams have got this bounce back ability, and so this is huge from this Australian lineup. 3 players making their debut in T20s, and they've given a good account of how good they can become. They got rushed once again, Nawaz. And after 17, Pakistan 146 for 5.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन व्हाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कॉम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ। ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन व्हाइटनिंग क्रीम।
He set up the bowling resurgence, Adam Zampa, by picking up wickets, and he's been so accurate. Tailor-made for this kind of a surface, and hitting him straight over the head is tough. He's quick through the air. Very accurate. Misfield allows a single. Good crowd in. Massive audience, and it's a newly built stadium as well. The capacity has been increased, and there's a lot of interest because this is the World Cup season. And the weather, cricket perfect.
This is what we've seen from Adam Zampa tonight. Going up and down with the changes of pace. Particularly to left-handers, taking pace out of the ball, using his wrong to good effect. And this Probably should have been out first ball, Usman Khan.
Has ball at different pace as well. 92.5 that last ball. 96, 95. Varies his pace. It's so accurate, wicket to wicket. Laser precision. 81.2 is slowest. I think when he bowls a wrong one, he just slows it up.
Yeah, particularly when he's bowling that wrong into the left-handers wide of off stump, forcing him to have to really make the pace on the ball on what looks like a slow, dry surface. So using all of his experiences, there's no doubt he's going to be Australia's biggest threat with the ball in this T20 World Cup, particularly in Sri Lanka and India.
Is that a solid hit? Not to be. Once again, it's caught. The boundary riders have been very impressive, taking a lot of risk. Zampa is difficult to hit over the top through that V area, and he once again picks up a wicket just when Usman was looking decent.
And right on cue, just taking pace out of the ball. You can see that wider, slower, out of the hitting zone. Usman Khan had to try and drag it from well outside off stump. It was only 85 k's an hour. Doesn't get that contact he wants for 6, and he departs now for 18. Pakistan 149 for 6.
For 24, shot up. Is in. Gets it on the grill after hitting the front pad. And so 4 for 24 of his 4 overs. Absolutely brilliant. 149 for 6.
Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. Face rahe fresh, clean और bright. Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. Let your face glow.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कंप्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम.
The concussion test, asking weird questions. How many fingers, and you know, you're playing at Gaddafi Stadium, Lahore, but he's been brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Saim was looking to taunt the ball and was looking in great shape. Held quite well once again. Shot tried straight. Salman Aliaga, so he's picked up important wickets. And then Babar Azam removing the front line players. And the last scalp was that of Usman Khan. Once again, eyeing a straight 6, is quick through the air, and he varies the ball and is so clever and classy in that regard. Yeah, nice and full. Pakistan will have to bowl well here. I don't think they're going to get to 180, so anything less than 170 is going to test their resolve with the ball. Got quite a few spinning options. Let's see how Australia tackles it. Big shot, strong hit for 6. In his wheelhouse, and it travels.
Xavier Bartlett started the set beautifully with a straight Yorker, then decides to follow up with pace off. But it's right in the hitting zone for Mohammad Nawaz. And he dispatches that over mid-wicket for a beautifully struck six. It's exactly what Pakistan needs. They need to get at least 170 in the bank to give themselves a chance under lights later on.
Shift in the field. Initial thought was that he'll change the angle, come from around the stumps. It's going to be over the stumps. Yeah, beautifully bowled. He really did bowl well. No pace and no timing this time from Nawaz. It's about learning and adapting very quickly for some of these young fast bowlers. Time for the fans to enjoy cricket with Pakistan's own brand, Tapal, at the Tapal Tea Lounge. #1 tea brand of Pakistan. Simon?
I remember it well from my first visit here 4 years ago during the Test series, and the hospitality was second to none. Rameez, it was magnificent. Great to be back. Great to be back here at Lahore too, at Gaddafi Stadium, with this atmosphere and big crowd. What a test that was in 2022, the decider.
A little ungainly on that occasion, Shadab. You see various links in this over from Bartlett after being hit for a six. This is a very good comeback. Yorker, slow deliveries, cutters.
Well, he's adjusted well. Obviously, that last ball to Shadab Khan's only just been out here for 2 balls, so making sure that he's treated each ball as a separate event to the certain batsman that's on strike, and now he needs to get out of this set to Nawaz, who is already hitting for the 6 over mid-wicket. He's taken him wider, he's taken pace out of the ball. Will he go that option again, or will he just try and go the defensive option and go the straight Yorker at leg stump?
Yeah, right on cue, but it's a wide. So just 1 boundary in the last 3 overs. That's how good Australians have been. But they've conceded 14 extras. It's a little too much in T20s. But still, he's got things under control. How is he as a leader? Decent?
Well, he hasn't had a lot of opportunities, given that Mitch Marsh has been in charge of this team and Pat Cummins in charge of the Test team.
Once again, nice and full. Love to have a leader like him. Absolutely true.
Navya Bright Max Men Whitening Cream, जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ. Try Navya Bright Max Men Whitening Cream.
गोल्डन पर्ल मैक्स लाइट मेंस फेस वॉश गहराई में जाकर डर्ट और ऑयल रिमूव करें. गोल्डन पर्ल मैक्स लाइट मेंस फेस वॉश. लेट योर फेस ग्लो.
Travis Head. A lot of focus on him and how good he can be, we all know. Right, last 6 balls of the innings.
This is something that Australians have done well as this ball has softened throughout the innings, taken a lot of pace out of the ball, using the surface, a lot of cutters and varying lengths, going upstairs as well as trying to cramp the batters for room. And this young man, what a great opportunity for him at 20 years of age. He's got so much potential. He's been around this squad over the last 12 months or so, not long out of the under-19s for Australia. And had a wonderful big bash for the victorious Perth Scorchers. Got a very bright future.
Whenever they've tried to slow the pace or bowl those cutters, they've been shorter in length. And then they back it up with a full-length delivery. So it really has worked extremely well.
Yeah, we see here again, just rolling the fingers down and again, using this surface, only just going over the stumps. And because Shadab Khan is so new to the crease, that was his third ball. Never easy to just walk out there and bang it off the length like that.
Doesn't time it, and once again it's great catching. Cameron Green, his third catch of the evening. Beautifully positioned, and well, the straight hits have not really worked for Pakistan.
No, once again, just not enough power on the shot. Into the surface. Shadab Khan just catches it towards the toe end of the bat, so not enough power to clear. Cameron Green, a tall man, catches that comfortably. As Shadab departs for one. Pakistan 160 for 7.
Shahin Afridi is in. Needs some big slots from him. Yeah, that's going to be out. First ball dismissal. The catching has been outstanding. Mitch Owen there making it look so easy, and Beardman has picked up 2 now.
Well, he just got his first wicket in T20 international cricket as young Marley Beardman. And now Shaheen Shah Afridi holds out to deep backwards square leg first ball, so the young man is on a hat-trick. How about that, Ramiz? Potential hat-trick on debut.
And only 20. Full of promise and potential. Shaheen has been an early exit in Pakistan. 8 down for 160. Beardman on a hat-trick. Oh, he edges it into the fence. There was a deep fielder in the ring on the offside, avoided that fielder. It's been a Herculean effort. Not easy to adapt and adjust on such conditions, but he's bowled so well. Great comeback from him.
Yeah, it certainly has been. Copped a little bit of tap early, but this is what stands him in good stead. Oh no, a free hit. It's exactly what Pakistan need at this stage of the innings after that boundary. Just overstepping. Will it prove costly now?
Yeah, Yorker attempted just outside that off stump, misses the ball completely. Salman Mirza.
Shadab Khan just towing that one down to Cameron Green, who took his third catch for the evening, and Shaheen Shah Afridi walking out trying to clear the ropes first ball. Really fine deep backward square leg. That young man's ecstatic on debut. What a moment for him. 2 and 2.
Oh, that'll be a wide one. Bowling the last over of the innings as well on debut, so it shows that he's got temperament to pull it off. figure-free moment. Download now and get the insurance you need on your fingertips. Yeah, beautiful Yorker to end the over, end the innings. Pakistan then end the innings at 168 for the loss of 8. It promised a lot.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
Hamdard recipe mixes, the taste of heritage.
Yeah, Pakistan, after losing a wicket very first ball, Farhan getting core bowled from Xavier Bartlett, they recovered beautifully. A partnership of 74 between the skipper Salman and Ayub, but it was the 2 wickets of Adam Zampa, those 2 in particular, that just took all momentum out of this Pakistan innings. And because they didn't have one of their top 4 bat through the innings and control the tempo, they lost wickets consistently, and Zampa was the difference. 4 for 24 off his 4 overs, just ripped the heart out of that Pakistan batting lineup after what was a very good start from Ayub and Salman, opening and batting at 3. Baba, Fakar and Usman found it very difficult in the middle orders, overs with spin coming off and pace off the ball with the quicks, and in the end Mohammad Nawaz hit one good blow over mid-wicket for 6, but otherwise the Australian bowlers fought back beautifully, both Zampa and the quicks in Bartlett and Beardman.
The last 8 overs just producing 58 runs, so the flow was with Australia in the last few. Plenty of options engaged, and standout performer as far as wickets column is concerned. 4 for Zampa, 2 for Beardman and 2 for Bartlett. Time now to join Zainab Abbas, who's got Adam Zampa with her.
Definitely the man of the moment today. Adam Zampa is next to me. Adam, you managed to get 2 set batters out in the form of Salman Ali Agha and Saim Ayub. What was your thought process?
Yeah, I think, to be honest, the wicket was really good to start with, so it was tough in the power play, and then that's my job, take wickets through the middle there. Ball got a little bit older, spun a little bit more as the innings went on, which was really helpful. But yeah, I think the wicket was really good to start, and then got a bit slower as the game went on.
Now, we saw a bit of pace variation from your end with a lot of control as well. How important is it for a leg spinner to have that skill?
Yeah, I mean, tonight I tried to vary as much as possible. It's a good wicket, short boundary, so I try to defend myself a little bit when bowling faster, but try and take a couple of risks and get the ball up in the air a couple of times, and they paid off tonight.
And how challenging is it for you to be bowling in different conditions from Australia when you come to Pakistan? How different is it?
Yeah, I guess I'm pretty lucky that I've played everywhere in the world now, so know exactly what to expect and able to prepare to play everywhere.
Thoughts on the target?
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I think it was a lot slower towards the back end, as I said, so I'd expect a pretty aggressive start and then see where we take it from there.
All right, thank you so much and all the best for this one.
Thank you, cheers.
Runs on the board are always useful. Pakistan then getting 168, and that's the target for Australia. 169 of 20 overs at 8.45 runs per over.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
Keratin, olive oil और avocado oil से visibly improved hair quality. So right side, hello hair color, colors to die for.
Introducing Hello Hair Color. Permanent color with Italian formulation. Hello Hair Color. Colors to die for.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू टी ट्री और मिंट ऑयल से डैंड्रफ खत्म, इट्स रिमूव्ड, बाल मॉइस्चराइज्ड और स्कैल्प रिफ्रेश्ड। हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू।
ये है हमजा। क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, but at the cost of your skin, BNP Rise Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ। ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम।
Introducing Hello Hair Color. Keratin, olive or avocado oils ने visibly improved hair quality. Hello Hair Color. Colors to die for.
Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. फेस रहे फ्रेश, क्लीन और ब्राइट। Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. Let your face glow.
100% gray coverage with no fear of hair damage. Permanent color with Italian formulation. So right swipe. Hello Hair Color. Colors to die for.
Right ingredients, right treatment, 100%. तो करें डैंड्रफ का सॉफ्टवेयर अपडेट with Hello Hair Anti Dandruff Shampoo. Confidence 100%.
Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. गहराई में जाकर डर्ट और ऑयल रिमूव करें। Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. Let your face glow.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
Keratin, olive oil और avocado oils ने visibly improved hair quality. So right swipe. Hello Hair Color. Colors to die for.
Welcome back to the Gaddafi Stadium. It is the first of 3 T20s. Pakistan versus Australia. Pakistan winning the toss in this first encounter and electing to bat first. And the first set of 20 overs, Pakistan have gotten themselves to 168 for 8. It was the openers, but one was done on the very first delivery by Bartlett. That was Saibzada Farhan, caught and bowled. And then an excellent partnership brewed. 74 of 45 between Saim and Salman. Found the fence on regular occasions, accessed all parts of the fence. And it was really good going until one bowling change got the better of Saim Ayub. The power play was done well, 56 of just the first 6 overs, and Adam Zampa came into the attack and very quickly, as he does so, got the first wicket, and very quick after that followed with the second. Simon Salman with the 2 wickets to fall in quick succession. Not after Saim Ayub got 40 of 22 and Salman Ali Agha 39 of 27 till he holed out in the deep as well. And after that, Pakistan found it a little bit difficult to score runs. Babar Azam and Fakhar Zaman out there in the middle, belted a few. And once again, the spin after a few lusty blows did the damage. Adam Zampa with an important wicket. The wrong one was reviewed, and the reverse was the undoing of Babar Azam.
And he created another chance which he shelled himself. It was a superb effort from Adam Zampa, bowling wise. Usman Khan good through mid-wicket and off the back for Fakhar Zaman. Didn't really get going. It was a struggle for him. And the catches at the boundary, well, Australia didn't drop any. Looked so comfortable. Then it was Zampa again, going outside off stump with the leg spinner. Another neat catch, Cameron Green. Nawaz hit one out of the park. That was short of a length. That is the zone that he likes or prefers. Another brilliant catch, but outside the fence this time around. It was Shadab who hit one down the ground. Another good catch. The catching was fabulous. And Pakistan, the back end, didn't really get many. Shaheen Shah Afridi straight away hit one in the air. That too was caught, and it meant that Australia with the ball came back in the final 5. In Pakistan 168 for 8, which you would think is just around par, but they would have hoped for much more because they were about 90 for 92 after 10 overs. Saim, brilliant, 40 of 22. Salman Ali Agha promoted himself to number 3, batted well for his 39. But after that, it was a bit of a struggle for most batters.
It was a good outing for Adam Zampa in particular. 4 important wickets, 3 in that top, 4 for 20, 4 and 4, 11 dot deliveries. A couple for Bartlett and Beardman, who was on a hat-trick once on debut, Beardman. So Australia would probably be the happier of the two sides at the halfway mark in the game. 168 for 8. Adam Zampa at the flash interview at the halfway mark said he's not quite sure. Australia would require it at 8.45 runs and over. 169 is what the equation reads. Into a huddle, and an important huddle. A good run of form Bazat Khan Pakistan is at in terms of series and victories at home soil in preparation for this all-important T20 World Cup. What did you make of the first half, especially the combination that they played tonight?
Well, what Pakistan don't want is this pitch just slickening up under lights, just the ball rushing onto the bat, because they'll attack via spin. Only played 2 frontline fast bowlers, so plenty of spin bowling options. That's what Salman Ali Agha is going to rely on. Don't give Australia a lot of spin. Don't give them, give Australia a lot of spin. Don't give them a lot of pace, so that their big hitting batters find it difficult. But I reckon they'll be slightly disappointed at 168. They would have wanted 180, even more. But it's important to start with the new ball, and then the phase of play just after power play, when the spinners really come into the own. If they get a squeeze on, then Australia struggle.
Yeah, the power play normally with Pakistan just falls behind the 8 ball. They did well, 56 for 1. It was out of the power play, and in particular when Adam Zampa came on to bowl. Pakistan lost 4 wickets in that middle phase and only 2 boundaries in the last 5 over phase. Wickets fell in quick succession. However, runs, they are there on the board. 168. Yes, you mentioned spin heavy, very spin heavy. How quickly that spin comes into the attack, whether Saim Ayub takes the new ball from the other end with Shaheen Shah Afridi. How Shaheen Shah Afridi fares coming out of the injury. He was recalled from the Big Bash because he picked up an injury, and his first game after that in a couple of weeks now. Men in charge for Australia of the order: Matthew Short and Travis Head. Mean 5 players for Australia that will take the field for the T20 World Cup will be joining later, that is straight into the World Cup. Nathan Ellis, Tim David, Glenn Maxwell and Josh Hazlewood and Pat Cummins. So this is Travis Head. Anything you say about him and he does better. 156, right up there with striking in the top 5 in the world in the T20 format. 48 innings, multi-format player, and great at whatever he does.
And Matthew Short, he also attacks from ball 1, so the batting that Australia have will not die wondering. It's 155.28, his strike rate. Now, recent times what Australia have done is really attack from ball number 1 to 120. So this will be interesting. Interesting how they go about this. They know only one way. They put pressure back on the bowlers. And Shaheen Shah Afridi, well, he knows one way as well. The first over only gets him a wicket. Look for swing.
Australia off and running. Quick single. Matthew Short opens his account as well.
He's back of a length, but quick single. And Travis Head. Shaheen Shah Afridi normally prefers bowling to right-handers with the new ball, but off late he's been able to get the ball just back of a length, not too full. Back of a length is what Travis Head wants.
Travis Head likes it there, full in the block hole, picks it up and dispatches it for 4. In very Travis Head fashion, he's off and running with the boundary.
They're trying to swing the ball back into Travis Head, the variation straight up. It does swing back in, but it is too full. Head just thumps it away. He'll pounce on anything short, anything full. That was too full.
Always flirting with danger in terms of Shaheen Shah Afridi. Margins of error very slim. Just needs to pull the length back in. Maybe the one that goes away from the left-hander. That's better.
Now this Lahore crowd, very cricket savvy. In the innings break, I was just outside and everybody coming up to me and saying, this is not enough. Australia bat one way, they'll finish it in 12. Somebody can finish it in 15. And I'm just looking at them, no, haven't you seen them bat? I said, yes, I have, but 15? So there's not a lot of confidence right now in the Lahore crowd.
You hope it's the other way around with the 11 in the field for Pakistan. A very strong square to the wicket is Travis Head. I mean, we say that because Australia obviously ranked right up there in terms of all formats of cricket that they play, coming off a phenomenal Ashes win as well. Most of these players, barring a couple maybe who took break from the Big Bash. And you're right, they play the game with the modern evolution that is required. Always looking to take the aggressive approach. Almost a ruthless intent in which they play. When the opposite team is down and out, they don't really let go. But a couple of players get an opportunity because some of the big guns missing from this Australia squad for these 3 matches. Oh, very lucky. Very lucky Matthew Short there.
Yeah, toe ended that, so there's not bounce at all. And Shaheen Shah Afridi has a giggle. Just threw the shot and Q ended it. And that is a little cutter which has stayed very low.
And since 2025, Short in T20s, average of 35, striking at over 150. Good 6-hitter as well, 41 to his name. Full and straight, French cut, undercut, no matter what you call it, it goes into the fence and closes the first over out of that of Shaheen Shah Afridi with 10. Australia, 10 for no loss.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम.
Right ingredients, right treatment, 100%. तो करें dandruff का software update with Hello Hair Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. Confidence 100%.
Hamdard recipe mixes the taste of heritage.
You look at the scoring rates in the power play since the last World Cup. Right up there are England and Australia, over 10 runs and over. Pakistan, well, not the end of the table they'd want to be. They did better tonight, 56 for 1 in their first 6, but that's 7.6. It's a 14-run difference between Australia and Pakistan just in the power play. Something that Pakistan is looking to work at. Saim Ayub. What a welcome. Glorious hit for 6.
It just makes it look so simple. Almost nonchalant as he comes down the track. First ball, hit it out of the park. And Saim did that when he was batting. Well, now it's a different ball game. Head decides, well, I can do better.
And do you remember those people in the crowd who said 12 and 15 overs, Bazat Khan. Yes, it's a short game, but still a long way to go. 6 of the first. Slightly shorter and wider away from head's arc.
Ramiyu opening the bowling, opening the batting. An easy game for him.
I was speaking to Simon Katic at the top of the show. Well, I'll hold that thought. That is once again tremendous. Elegantly glanced away, pierces the offside. Another boundary.
That is a fabulous shot. It's a flatter delivery. Actually, Usman Khan says well bowled, because they say on the stumps is a great delivery, but it's a fabulous shot. Off the back foot punch through the offside, and just like that, another boundary.
Both shots effortless. Now then, sweeper fielder on the leg side, mid-off goes to long off. Follows him, takes the pace off completely. In the Asia Cup, as we all followed it very intently, Wasim Ayub almost became a frontline bowler. The change of tactics that he shared the new ball. Yes, favourable conditions in Dubai. Very good with the carom ball. Picked up a couple of important wickets. He's no longer a part-time bowler. He's almost a full bowling option, as in when Salman Ali Agha requires, especially well within the power play.
Well, with that bowling performance, he became #1 T20I all-rounder men's. Bowls him! Pace off! Matthew Short threw the shot before it arrived. Saim gets the first wicket for Pakistan.
And had a bit to say to Short as well, as that ball cannoned into the stumps. It is the carom ball. Just grips, holds on and pegs off stump, middle stump back. Really good control from Saim, takes the pace off. He likes that. More importantly, much needed breakthrough for Pakistan. Short goes for 5, Australia 21 for 1.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम.
हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू टी ट्री और मिंट ऑयल से डैंड्रफ खत्म, इट्स रिमूव्ड, बाल मॉइस्चराइज्ड और स्कैल्प रिफ्रेश्ड. हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू.
Cameron Green. And face the last ball of the second over. Australia 21 for 1. Great hand by Shadab inside the ring. 2 overs done. Australia 21 for 1.
Introducing Hello Hair Hair Color. Permanent color with Italian formulation. Hello Hair Hair Color. Colors to die for.
हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू टी ट्री और मिंट ऑयल से डैंड्रफ खत्म, इट्स रिमूव्ड, बाल मॉइस्चराइज्ड और स्कैल्प रिफ्रेश्ड. हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू.
In the chase now, first wicket, that to Saim Ayub. Matthew Short, deception in pace. Takes middle stump out. Saim Ayub picks up the first, an important one. Crowd enjoyed it. Salman Mirza now into the attack. Has to go back. Doesn't pick it up, Salman Mirza. Second time now, he's just had the inside edge now, Travis Head.
A lot of trust in Salman Mirza from the Pakistan think tank. He's bowled well whenever he has played. The type of bowler who hits the bat harder than you expect. Ball just skids on. Watch him in the nets, and it's very difficult to line up for the batters because it all seems very rhythmic, but it just sort of skids on to you faster than you expect. And on this surface, what Salman Mirza would want to do is not give Travis Head a lot of pace up front. He's banking on the ball, just skidding on.
The only place the ball is going is into the fence, courtesy Travis Head. Once again, a fantastic hit for 6.
The first ball was pace off, 117 clicks. Second ball, he goes quick. He goes pace on, 135 clicks. And once you do that to Travis Head, who's just standing still and hitting the ball out of the park.
The ease at which Travis Head makes contact and gets the ball to fly to all parts of the ground. Fielders scattering everywhere. What a welcome to Salman Mirza. A couple of 6s now to go with the 2 boundaries for Head. Protection on the leg side, both fielders, deep mid wicket and deep backward square. So protection on the leg side, ring of fielders on the off. And he gives himself room to access that offside fence. You talk about strike rates, he's right up there. Mentioned this earlier as well in the T20 format, amongst openers in particular. 169 strike rate, right up there. There's a few above him as well. Abhishek Sharma 198, Sanju Samson 176, 169 striking it in 30 innings. Phil Saul, Jaiswal is there. Those are phenomenal numbers.
'23 of 28. Travis Head, even in test matches, he doesn't back down. Actually backs better when he's on the attack. And his uptick in test match performances when he's really gone after the bowling. At the moment, it's been all about Travis Head. Australia 28 for 1. He's going along at a rapid rate. Yep. Look at the averages, but look at the strike rates, which are not mentioned there.
Maybe just got back in time. Needed a direct hit. A few teapots, a few hands on Head. Shadab reckons it was very close. Both having another look. Sent back. Huge turning radius for Cameron Green. Never easy when you're sprinting down. Shadab, one of the better fielders, comfortably in. Swing and a miss. Barring the 6, a great comeback from Salman Mirza. 3 done, 28 for 1.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम.
First breakthrough, courtesy Saim Ayub. Neck and neck was it at this stage. The power play was done extremely well for Pakistan as well. Australia similar. And floated to end of the bat. Here is our favorite time. The KFC flip the bucket challenge. Flip it, land it on your head, wear it on your head as fast as you can. You have finger-licking good prizes from KFC. Does this have the distance? Don't think so. Babar gets under and takes it comfortably. The roar of the crowd will tell you, because that is a huge wicket in the context of the game. Saim has 2.
Saim just slowing it up. He's just slowed it up. It's been more difficult. Travis Head wanted to hit this straight over long off, but no pace, bottom of the bat, and he knew straight away. He just turned and walked off. Barber completed a very comfortable catch. Huge wicket. Travis Head out for 23, 28 for 2.
Introducing Hello Hair Hair Color. Permanent color with Italian formulation. Hello Hair Hair Color. Colors to die for.
Matt Renshaw on debut, one of 3 debutants for Australia. Been a long time, but in T20 colours, out there for Australia for the first time.
As soon as Simon has got the pace right, he slowed it up. He's got a couple of wickets. Firstly, Short, who went through with the shot. And then Travis with the ball that was floated up. He's now just bowling slightly slower in the 80s, not moving up to 90. That's why it's been more difficult. Ball not skidding off. Be well served. He carries on, just making sure that there's not a lot of pace to work with. And slip in place for Cameron Green. Cameron Green also, when he initially comes to the crease, he wants pace on the ball.
Now that's got the distance for sure. I'm not sure what game I was watching. Held up completely. Distance, vertical distance. Went straight up in the air, getting slag in the commentary box because not quite sure where they came from. They talk about his variations, a control of pace, but in that stock ball, which is the off spinner, goes away from the left-hander, and the carom ball, the one that just goes away from the right-hander, all of them into the stumps. He's got a quicker delivery in there as well, Saim Ayub. Will pick up a couple of runs to close the over out. Excellent over from Saim. Another wicket to his name. Australia 33 for 2.
Keratin, olive oil or avocado oil thing. Visibly improved hair quality. So right side. Hello Hair Hair Color. Colors to die for.
Leadership group for Australia. And Travis Head, the latest wicket to fall, 23 of 13. He was batting very nicely in the middle. Both wickets to Saim Ayub. I'm going to re-bowl that.
Pace off is the order of the day. On a surface which is not really coming on to the bat. What Pakistan will want is ball quite straight, but not give Australia any sort of pace to work with. And so far with Saim Ayub, as he slowed it up, yes, the variations, but the pace that he's bowling at has worked. Salman Mirza in the first over, also slow ones coming to the party.
Three debutants tonight for Australia. One of them on screen, Matt Renshaw. He's been there a long time. He's played tests and ODIs for Australia. 29-year-old, 14 tests, 3 ODIs. Recently got a century for the Brisbane Heat as well in the Big Bash. What an opportunity. representing your national side in any format. A proud moment for him and his family. But for him, work to do. 135 of 95. Required rate 8.5.
That'll be good preparation for Australia. They go to Sri Lanka, as do Pakistan. Just acknowledging his teammate in Wisman Heat. But yeah, in Colombo, I don't think they'll have wickets which bounce a lot or really skid onto the bat. So the adaptation for their batters will be paramount in these 3 matches. And a very good preparation on pitches which are slow and low.
Slashed away and with some force, and will find the fence.
As soon as there's a hint of pace, the Australia batters are so strong. That has been thumped away. Cameron Green into the pitch, pace on, and he just works with that because the power then comes into the shot.
We saw a pitch map in the first innings as to when and where the Australians bowled when they bowled the slow balls into the surface or the cutters. Once again, this one struck even with more force. Back-to-back boundaries.
Again, pace on. Ball just skids off. You want to bowl that length, maybe the option of the cutter. Backs away and then just hammers it through the offside.
Yeah, with not in the favor of the bowlers. Very strong. Cameron Green hits it well in front of square. A ring of fielders on the offside stays. Protection is on the leg side. Needs to be straighter in line with the stumps. That is better. I was making the point that Australia, we saw a pitch map. A lot of their slow deliveries were all in line with the stumps. Yes, they played around with the length, some shorter, some fuller. The width on these surfaces, especially with pace on, as we saw on both occasions, most often than not will go against. So good over this. 10. Still another one delivery left. Oh, just careful. Usman gets a glove just in time before the ball hits Renshaw. Sneaks in a single. 11 of the 5th. Australia 44 for 2.
100% grey coverage with no fear of hair damage. Permanent color with Italian formulation. So right side. Hello Hair. Hair color. Colors to die for.
For the loss of 2 then. Best time to bat for Australia has got to be in the first 6 overs. Maintain a bit of flow, momentum. He's bowled well. Saim Ayub. From a casual operator to a frontline operator. Bowls with the new ball, can bowl in the middle phase of the innings. Simon Katish here with me. It's going to be a tight one, this.
Particularly with the wicket of Travis Head. It's given Pakistan a big boost. He was looking dominant, but Cameron Green has started well. And this is a big knock for Matt Renshaw on debut. He's been in wonderful form for Queensland, and then the Heat in the BBL got 100 off 50 balls in a run chase against the Scorchers. But these are completely different conditions, and Pakistan taking pace out of the ball here. Ayub's been superb. Had the bravery to take the pace out of the ball to short with the Karam ball, and then the same to Travis Head and got the reward. Caught it deep mid-off.
That is beautiful. Really is extension of the arms, and it has hit the fence so quickly. What a good shot that was.
Yeah, and that's the area of his game that he's improved hugely. His play against spin. This was beautifully played. Just waited for it. Pure classical cover drive. Got into a really strong position. He's got some power, Matt Renshaw.
Goes back, uses the crease well.
And he's developed the reverse sweep. He's looking to play spin a lot more aggressively. He's played this role in the middle overs, initially in international cricket when he debuted in Test cricket, opened. But now, in this form of the game, he's made a home in the middle order, and he's adapted really well.
Two powerful strikers out there for Australia. They need a partnership. Partnership is worth 23 of 16. Trial by spin. There's a Brar waiting in the wings as well. He's a bit like Saim Ayub. Mystery about his bowling. Then you've got Mohammad Nawaz. You've got Shadab, Leghi. Tanked up the spin department quite well, Pakistan. Oh, that's off the toe end of the bat, but the mid-on fielder was in the circle, and it goes all the way for 6. That is some power for you. 57 for the loss of 2.
Introducing Hello Hair hair color. Keratin, olive or avocado oils ने visibly improved hair quality. Hello Hair hair color. Colors to die for.
.168 for 8. Australia nicely positioned. 112 needed off 84 balls with 8 wickets in hand. The chase is on. Shadab coming on to bowl. Leghi. The comeback can be a little tough. Shadab coming back after a long layoff. 115 matches, so there's some experience for you. 114 wickets. Comeback Stesiot Minkley. Different to Zampa. Zampa is quick through the air, hits the good length hard, bowls a straighter line, and given a wide. Wrong unattempted.
I'm going to be really interested to see how Shadab operates, whether he does change up, bowl a lot of wrong-uns to the left-handed Renshaw, bowl a little bit slower to him and potentially a little bit quicker to Cameron Green.
Nice rhythm to this partnership. Not only looking after the sixes, but also the singles. A little bit of spin. He's not really firing them in, so allowed the batsman to take a little bit of time and work it towards the leg side. Super Asia, Pakistan's well-known home appliances brand. There is that improvisation you're talking about, Simon.
Yeah, given that there's only one man behind point, Renshaw will definitely try and use that option to manipulate the field and then potentially get another fielder across from the leg side, so then he can access gaps there.
Oh, that's a massive straight hit. That's gone flat. And for 6. Great power balance when he was hitting the ball and hitting it so strongly, straight over long on.
Yeah, and that's going to be the danger for Cameron Green. For Shadab Khan. Just the length getting too short there. Cameron Green's got the power to just flat bat him straight.
After 7, Australia doing well, 68 for 2.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम.
Good crowd in to watch this first of the 3 games. Australia in pursuit of 169. Nicely positioned, placed. 101 needed. Abrar coming on the ball. Oh, chance, and he's done. Massive miscommunication. Salman Ali Agha, the fielder, and even though it wasn't a bullet throw, but still had plenty on it to get the batsman run out.
Well, Matt Renshaw, he hit it, and he thought it was well and truly into the gap. It goes halfway down, gets sent back by Cameron Green, and that was a horrible mix-up, comfortably out. Good piece of work there from the Pakistan skipper Salman. Not sure why Matt Renshaw's laughing after being run out, but he goes for 15, and Australia 68 for 3.
Pakistan with a lucky breakthrough run out. Renshaw, Cooper, Connolly is in. Very young, strike rate of 130. 7 matches for him. A lot of decibels there behind the stumps. Well, this really had to be a better call because he played the shot. This is the last ball, actually, just making sure that he booted it away from the stumps. Oh, gone! That one was quicker through the air. Flat, hit the stumps, and another Australian wicket goes down.
Well, this boy's a wizard, Abra. The first ball to Connolly, just 76 kilometres an hour, and then this one comes through at 95, does him all ends up. Hits halfway up off stump and sends him on his way for a second ball duck. Exactly what Pakistan need. They get the double breakthrough, and Australia reeling now, 68 for 4.
Abrar striking with a flatter ball at good pace. He opens the innings as well, Mitchell Owen. 14 matches for him.
Yeah, he generally opens, but for Australia, he's batted a number of times down at the number 6 position. 7 times, averages just over 28 at a strike rate of 175. But starting against spin, and in particular mystery spin of Abrar, will be a totally different situation for him, as that was the first mix-up. Renshaw just thinking that was getting past Salman at mid-wicket. And this was Cooper Connolly getting done. All ends up by 95k. Quicker ball. The leg spinner is coming straight back in and spearing into that off stump halfway up. Beautiful bit of bowling.
Pakistan making a comeback. 1 for 1 after his first over. Abrar 69 for 4.
Right ingredients, right treatment, 100%. तो करें डैंड्रफ का सॉफ्टवेयर अपडेट with Hello Hair Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. Confidence 100%.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कॉम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम.
Under needed of 72 balls. Green with 23 of 15 looks very impressive. Yeah, played it fine. That's a nice shot. Fast outfield. Fakhar is not going to catch up with it. Delicately played.
A beautiful bit of touch there from Mitch Owen. Pakistan have got the mid-wicket in, so there's no one at 45 on leg. He knows that. Uses his reach and his height to his advantage. Gets it on the full. Just guides it beautifully down to fine leg. And that's brought about a change in the field. That fielder at mid-wicket's now come out to that 45 position.
Official mobile handset partner, Vigotel. Come and watch the game and get plenty of phones for free.
I like this from Shadab. Just a little bit fuller, a little bit slower. He got hurt off the back foot in his first over. He's making the adjustment here.
Hits them hard. Look very secure against spin. Cameron Green seems to be reading bowlers off the hand.
Yeah, and like a lot of the modern players, they like to play spin off the back foot, sit deep in the crease, force the bowlers to bowl in that step hit zone.
Owen played for Peshawar Zalmi in one of the seasons, so last season it was, so pretty used to the conditions. He's a big hitter, big strike force.
Yeah, he's an exciting young talent, Mitch Owen. Bowl as well, but predominantly powerhouse at the top of the order.
9 overs have been bowled, 4 down for 77.
Keratin, olive oil और avocado oil से visibly improved hair quality. So right side, hello hair, hair color, colors to die for.
Four down for 77. It's going to be trial by spin, especially Abrar picked up a wicket in his first over. He's deceptive with his speed and also very accurate. Hardly seen him bowl a bad one or a rank full toss. Just been on the target generally. Time for the fans to enjoy cricket with Pakistan's own brand, Tapal, at the Tapal Tea Lounge. Because of the slowness of the pitch, you see the bat closing on the ball at times, so less a bottom hand, I think, initially, to play more with the top hand. That's a smash, but goes straight to long off field. They're hitting them hard, but not finding the fence. Abrar was very good, clinical really. Hitting the good length spot. This was quicker. A little bit more flight on that occasion. And then a wrong one attempted. Oh, hit him on the gloves. Once again, the top spinner of the googly bouncing more.
Yeah, as we saw from those graphics, wonderful control of length, but it's the control of his pace as well, alternating between that sort of mid-70k mark where he bowled that first ball to Connolly and then getting it up into the mid-90s, 20k difference.
After 10, Australia 4 down for 80.
Hello Hair Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. Tea tree और mint oil से dandruff खत्म, itch removed, बाल moisturized और scalp refreshed. Hello Hair Anti-Dandruff Shampoo.
Hamdard recipe mixes the taste of heritage.
Introducing Hello Hair Hair Color. Permanent color with Italian formulation. Hello Hair Hair Color. Colors to die for.
Navia Bright Max Men Whitening Cream जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कॉम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई Navia Bright Max Men Whitening Cream.
Hamdard recipe mixes the taste of heritage.
Back at the Gaddafi Stadium, live action continues. In the last 10 overs of the game, Australia required 89. The halfway mark in the chase, Australia 80 for 4. 4 wickets, 2 to Saim Ayub, 1 to Abrar and 1 run out.
Yeah, one failed Pakistan. They're about 15 runs short. And by picking up those wickets, it's been compensated. And Saim Ayub was very effective with the new ball. Removed the danger of Travis Head. Oh, that was unnecessary. Total miscommunication. And that brought another wicket. That one kept low. It was a quickish delivery from Abrar. Struck in his very first over. Initially, faster bowlers, they went for plenty, but it's the spinners doing the job for Pakistan. Were influential to bring the Pakistani team back into this game.
As he got hands on it, you always know as a bowler, and it was a non-striker, he was caught outside his crease. They'll probably still have a look, but Owen might have to depart here.
Yeah, it's the spinners, and also Cameron Green have been influential in bringing the Pakistani team back into this game. Second run out he got involved with.
For run out at bowler's end. First side on angle, please. Yeah, roll back one more time, please.
Have you confirmed that?
Can I have ultrage, please, to see if the ball has made contact with the hand? Okay. Nice and slow. Ultrage, please. Waiting for ultrage. Yes, satisfied. Ball has made contact with the fielder's hand. Go side on for the wicket being broken. Satisfied. Nothing behind the popping crease. When the bails are removed, I have made my decision for the big screen. My decision is out. Repeat, out.
It should be just the 3 letters on the big screen. Mitch Owen, run out courtesy Mohammad Nawaz. Confirmation now. Just clips the fingertips of Mohammad Nawaz in a rocket hit back from Cameron Green. 2 run outs now and half the side for Australia back in the dugout. 80 for 5. The same stage, Pakistan 93 for 3 and 81 for 5 now. Australia in the chase. It's always instinct, isn't it, Ahmed? As a bowler, you know if it's clipped, and that's the instant reaction. Although it was confirmed on ultra edge.
Yeah, Pinky doing the job for Pakistan there. He kept on instilling in umpires here that there was a touch of the pinky. Philippi off the mark.
Wickets falling in clusters now. 68 for 2, 68 for 3, 4, 80 for 5. Josh Philippe out there in the middle. Very early into his career and a great learning opportunity. Has a mammoth task in front. 86 of 57. And the spin, as it has been of late, Amir, being the stronghold for Pakistan. Various options and various wicket-taking abilities throughout all phases.
And if the surfaces are such that it is an advantage, you have two wrist spinners, and wrist spinners are regarded as wicket-taking options. And he hasn't bowled badly, Nawaz. Ever since he has made a comeback, looks a different bowler, looks an attacking option. Initially in his career, he was a reluctant bowler to flight the ball, and now he does so. And gets the ball to grip as well.
Excellent running. Not happy the bowler. He can pick up on stump mic. Wicket in 7 of Nawaz's first, 87 for 5.
100% grey coverage with no fear of hair damage. Permanent color with Italian formulation. So right side. Hello Hair. Hair color. Colors to die for.
Overs in, highest scorer Cameron Green still out there. Got a good partnership with Matt Renshaw, that of 40 of 23. Since then, nobody really hasn't given him any support. Now 7 of 5 between Philippe and Green. Not a lot of batting to come. Yes, some of the big guns missing from this Australian side. And suddenly the 168 posted by Pakistan looks good. Back into the attack.
You're talking about Cameron Green. He's been sitting on the back foot every stroke. A big stroke we have seen from him is off the back foot, and Pakistani bowlers need to realize, pitch the ball up and see how he reacts. Turn in huge numbers. Pat Gaddafi Stadium making a noise. Big one. Or you should say sonic boom there.
Crowd in numbers, and they also enjoy a crowd selfie moment, that with Vigotel. Smartphone taking great selfies. What a night to do it as well. Gets chillier as we get into the evening here. Amir, you're certainly dressed for the occasion. Wonderful long coat.
Well, I was told that it's freezing in Lahore. So I thought I should come well equipped. A better delivery from Shaheen. I pitched it up. Managed to bowl a dot delivery. Yeah, the game is slipping away from Australia. Unless these two forge a big partnership to brighten up event for Australia in this game.
Just above the stumps. He was surely in the arc, but it's the length that you said, Ahmed. Correction, just slightly pitched up. Chancing his arms, it's the cutter, the off cutter into the surface. Excellent over. Couple of runs on the first two deliveries in singles and 2 dot balls to follow. The game breaks wide open here in the favour of Pakistan if they pick up Cameron Green's wicket. He holds the key here for Australia. Played fine, played delicate, and will find the fence as well. One more delivery left, but a much needed boundary for Australia.
Yeah, initially he was looking to talk the ball over mid-wicket, realized the ball is moving away from him, just help the ball on its way. This is good batting. Ensured awareness. Cameron Green.
Protection down the ground. Couple of fielders patrolling the fence on the leg side, mid-off, mid-on, up in the ring. Direction fine in third, that was. Run through well for a couple of runs to end the over. 95 for 5.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम.
Great crowd here at the Gaddafi Stadium in Lahore. Almost a jam-packed evening, and a crowd enjoying slightly more than they were at the halfway mark. That's because Australia now 95 for 5. Important personnel on screen, making sure all proceedings are running smoothly. Guests are well taken care of. Nawaz will continue. 74 of 48 the equation for Australia.
Yeah, that's his job. Philippines to keep on handing the strike to Cameron Green, who's striking the ball well. He hasn't wasted a delivery as yet, Philippe. Been busy.
Does it clear the fence? No. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. A balancing act from Babar Azam, and he holds on to that catch. Tremendous timely wicket that of Cameron Green.
Yeah, he really struggled to time the ball on the front foot. Yeah, the timing was there, but not the elevation. And what a take from Babar Azam. Showing awareness of the surrounding. Kept the balance, and a great take. A good hand from Cameron Green of 36. Australia a spot of bother now, 96 for 6.
On debut, Jack Edwards, this time with the bat. T20 career, 77 games, but a job at hand to do. And Australia running out of partners in the middle, running out of partnerships in the middle. 73 of 46 is the equation. And the spinners weaving a web around Australia now.
Well, his build suggests he can hit the ball long. No mark with the bat. He's got 3 first-class hundreds.
Look down the Australian lineup. Almost all of them built very strong. One of them just left the field courtesy a great catch, great take, great awareness and presence of where the boundary is, and to make sure the momentum of the ball doesn't carry him over. Good balancing act with one leg on the boundary, and turns around and gives a crowd a bit of a cheer as well.
Yeah, that's what you expect from spinners. Pitching the ball up, deceiving the batters with their flight. And quite a few times we have seen that already in this innings from the Pakistani spinners.
Great grouping in that, predominantly in the line of the three pegs as well. Straight through the gap. Just a little bit of turn on offer.
Yeah, he was hoping for the ball to turn. Went with the arm. Held its line. Another variety in his repertoire, in his armory.
Fine comes up in the ring. 3 men patrolling the fence on the leg side. Finds one of them on the boundary. Just the one excellent over from Nawaz. 99 for 6. Crowd enjoying the home side's performance so far, and why not? Takes us into a flicker-free moment. Download now and you get all the insurance you need on your fingertips. A happy bunch there.
And that was provided by the Pakistani spinners, insurance.
Oh, you talk about that element of insurance in terms of wickets. That's what you want. Looking at the pool Pakistan have, where they are playing the T20 World Cup, considering all of those things, the conditions that there will be. You were there recently as well in Sri Lanka. A misfield from Shaheen Shah Afridi. Does the spin contingent Pakistan have? Do you think that bodes really well in terms of the wicket-taking ability that they will be providing?
Yes, I'm pretty much sure of that, as 100 being registered on the board. A spin-heavy Pakistan. 6 spinners. 5 all-rounders. Or should I say 6, because Shaheen Shah Afridi might take offense if we don't consider him as an all-rounder.
You make a good point there. But yeah, contingent. 6 quality spinners, all with various different attributes, all wicket-taking options. Good to see Shadab back rolling his arm over. Has been wicketless tonight. But Saim Ayub becomes that utility bowler who can bowl in the power play. Big shot attempted, should be taken, is taken. Babar's been phenomenal on the fence with his catching, and so have the Pakistan spinners. 3rd catch to Babar, 7 down for Australia.
Yeah, agility and athleticism shown by Babar Azam with that effort. Never easy when you're diving forward. Pick the googly. The option was right, but couldn't middle it. How about that catch? Brilliant. He's been in the field, Babar Azam. That was his 2nd. A short stay came to an end. 105 for 7.
Australia stumbling here, 105 for 7. And Xavier Bartlett out there with the bat. Required rate 10.3. That's probably not the biggest concern. The bigger concern is the loss of wickets. Brilliant. Top stuff from Shadab. An excellent over as well, 105 for 7.
Hello Hair Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. Tea tree और mint oil से dandruff खत्म, itch removed, बाल moisturized और scalp refreshed. Hello Hair Anti-Dandruff Shampoo.
Hamdard Recipe Mixes, the taste of heritage.
Tests, 3 ODIs and 1 T20. This happens to be only the second T20 international between Pakistan and Australia in Lahore. A record that Pakistan will be very happy to turn around. Come back to that after this wicket from Shadab.
You mentioned in that particular over that he is wicketless. But you cannot keep these wrist spinners out of the game. You know what gives you confidence? Ever since Shadab has made a comeback, he's been using his varieties with effect and bowling them with confidence. That augurs well for Pakistan.
One of those who's been hit by recurrent injury, Shadab Khan. Islamabad United as well played a phenomenal role, elevated himself up the order with the bat. Comes out of the power play and gets good overs in that middle phase. Grip and turn from Nawaz as well. Just feel like the Pakistan side coming together now with the best men in terms of form who have made the cut. Well, it's great if you make the cut for entrance into the Tapal Tea Lounge. Pakistan's finest being enjoyed by the fans watching cricket as well.
Ever since Salman Ali Agha, captain of Pakistani team, has started to get runs under his belt, his decision making has become better. And the way he's using his spinners is incredible. Should be lauded.
Picked up just in front of the fielder. Shadab on that occasion running in from the fence. And just hits the turf in front of him and finds the fence as well.
You can't have Babar Azam everywhere. Plenty of time for Shadab to make the most of it. Hasn't impressed the captain at all.
Another over ticks by, 15 done, 1-1-1 for 7.
Introducing Hello Hair Hair Color. Permanent color with Italian formulation. Hello Hair Hair Color. Colors to die for.
bowlers had to back that score, and bowling have been outstanding. There's variety, there's a mystery in the shape of Abrar and Saim Ayub. Then there is pace. Nawaz has become a very fine left-arm spinner, and conditions have been ripe for spin bowling, and Pakistan have exploited those conditions perfectly. One light tower is down, I believe, but these are instant lights, they say, so it'll be on in no time. Australia have been patchy with their play against spin, especially. Cameron Green was the last real hope for them to take it right till the end. Yeah, it's back on. Almost instant. Bowls a straight line, gets it to spin. Got a good wrong-un, which bounces more on the batsman. Very crafty Abrar on the day. Oh, how close was that to the stumps. Slower in pace, the wrong-un attempted and bamboozled the striker.
Yeah, the googly floated up and turned appreciably. It's the bounce that eventually saved the batter, but deceived him completely. It was fabulous today again. 2.2 overs, 1 for 4.
This was a little quicker. Got to admire the control and the guile. What a valuable asset he's become for his captain.
Probably the #1 spinner in white ball cricket for Pakistan. He's cemented that over the past 6 months or so.
That will be, or should be, taken, and it's taken. Saim Ayub lined himself underneath that one, so it's another one for Abrar. He's bowled beautifully, going for broke the striker. Philippe is done for the night.
Again, it's the spinners, it's the lack of pace, it's the control of length. It was the carom ball, but just back of a length. It never really came on, skid on. Saim Ayub has had a terrific match. Runs, wickets, now fielding well, catching. Philippe out for 12, it's 112 for 8.
Adam Zampa to face Abrar, 2 for 5 in 2.4. There's that flight again. Leg spinners are very egoistical when it comes to playing spin, or leg spinner in fact. So he'll make sure that Abrar is tackled properly. Excellent over, comes to an end. 8 down for 112.
Hamdard recipe mixes, the taste of heritage.
Last right's been administered here. 112 for 8. Straight hit, that's well connected. Well struck for 4.
He stayed with the shot. And just for once, not a lot of turn and hit back where it came from.
Fetching it from wider angle towards long on. And on the bounce to the deep fielder. And for the fans to enjoy cricket in Pakistan, KFC flipped the bucket challenge. Oh, on the bounce once again. The ball not coming onto the bat. It's good bowling from Nawaz. Is not offering any real pace.
Yeah, the spin has been excellent. 6 wickets for the spinners, 2 run-outs. It's all about pace off and getting the ball to grip and turn.
The other good thing about this performance is the intensity shown by Pakistan. Looked to be in good touch initially with the bat. Saim Ayub catching that one quite comfortably.
Yeah, Pakistan producing a pitch to their strength with the spinners. They wanted a surface which did not offer a lot of pace for the batters, and they've got that, and they batted first, and then with the spinners they made sure that even a powerful batting lineup which hits a lot of sixes, a lot of boundaries, don't get the appropriate pace to work with.
Australia, I'm afraid, will have to rework the strategy. 120 for 8.
Keratin, olive oil or avocado oil thing. Visibly improved hair quality. So right side. Hello hair. Hair color. Colors to die for.
Once Travis Head was lost to the cause, it was always going to be an uphill task. The first 6 overs, they needed to get off to a flyer. That exactly did not happen. Cameron Green sparkled for a while, batted really well. Oh, wow. Narrow miss. Keeper also missed it once again. Lighter in pace and more guile once again when he bowls that wrong one. It's a very subtle change.
Definitely getting more response out of the surface when he slows it up. So Saim Ayub with the new ball. It was much more potent when he was actually bowling it slower. And same with the Abrar.
From high bounce to low bounce with bit of spin, it was always going to be a bit of a challenge. Figure free moment download now and get the insurance you need on your fingertips. Babar Azam is having a field day as a fielder. He palms it into the fence. It was a difficult chance. First boundary, the only boundary conceded so far by Abrar.
Babar in excellent catching form. And if anybody tonight was going to make that, it was Babar. Just out of reach.
Once again, misses the wrong gun. Superb bowling performance from Abrar. There's a lot of flexibility in the spin department as well. Abrar can bowl with the new ball. Saim Ayub can come back and bowl in the middle phase. Then there is Nawaz, who bowls a straight line. On a surface like this spin attack is looking very potent. 18 overs have been bowled, 1 to 6 for 8.
Right ingredients, right treatment, 100%. तो करें डैंड्रफ का सॉफ्टवेयर अपडेट with Hello Hair Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. Confidence 100%.
Spinner's doing a fair bit of damage. Shadab just a wee bit expensive. He's picked up a wicket though. 2 for Abrar, 1 for Nawaz, and 2 for Saim. Much easier to hit a fast bowler compared to spin. Australians seem to be more at home facing Shaheen Afridi than Abrar. Hello Hair Shampoo, 100% confidence with dandruff-free hair. Pakistan on the verge of something very special against Australia. It's been 7 years since they beat them in a T20I. Only played 7 matches though in 7 years. But even then, a victory just before the World Cup will help them grow in confidence. Australia is number 2 in the ranking, so you want to be challenged by a team like Australia before the World Cup.
It's just around the corner, the World Cup, so yes, you want to win the series. Yes, nothing like winning, but also have to tick boxes of where you want each bowler to bowl, what positions you're batting in, and what sort of roles that are defined with Shaheen Afridi. Now more responsibility for him. Haris Rauf, who was Pakistan's designated death bowler, he's not in the squad, so Shaheen Afridi will have to take a lot more responsibility.
He's got to maintain fitness though, Shaheen Afridi. He's bowled reasonably well. Variations from him. Knows his strength. Difficult to bowl on a surface like this where the ball skids off if you're a pacer. Slow ball, that's hit hard for 6. That is some hit. It made a great sound in the slot and it has travelled.
Yeah, Bartlett has power to burn with the bat. It is slower in pace, but didn't matter. Once you get that full swing going, it's disappearing. That is powerful hit.
Great follow through as well. It's a huge six, landed in the crowds. 84-meter six. Boundary is around 73 meters. End of the over, 8 down for 137.
Introducing Hello Hair Hair Color. Keratin, olive और avocado oil से visibly improved hair quality. Hello Hair Hair Color. Colors to die for.
Pakistan challenging Australia. With Bengal Flower's 1100 plus branches, open your current account, they say, from nearest branch to enjoy various free services and earn Orbit rewards by maintaining or growing your balance. Salman Mirza is a bit of a specialist when it comes to bowling in the death overs. Here he comes again. 2 overs, none for 18. Oh, that is a mighty hit. That's powered for probably the biggest six of the evening. 87 meters monster.
Yeah, absolutely huge. Into the pitch and just stood up. Bartlett has been able to access that leg side. And the reactions in the crowd shows that that was massive.
Keep it away from his range. Earlier slow ball went ballistic. Stayed a very long time in the air. 87 meter hit that. They need sixes. Plenty of sixes. Pakistan have played this rather nicely then. Runs on the board. Some would say they were a little short of what they were aiming for. But then the bowlers came good. Rescued them, and then they attacked Australia. Nicely struck through the offside. There's cushion for that drive. Only a single.
It's been paced off. It's been the spinners that have been able to control Australia. And that's the strategy that Pakistan probably adopt for the next couple of games too. Make sure that the pitches are prepared in a manner where the ball doesn't skip onto the bat, and then try and make sure that they squeeze with the spin.
Getting used to the conditions can be tough straight away. You'll find Australia to be more competitive in the second and the third games. That's how they usually are at times. Three new players inducted in the playing 11, so they were expanding the bench strength, providing exposure to the talented ones. But winning does matter, irrespective. It is Salman Ali Agha who's played a perfect hand. After winning the toss, batted reasonably well, Pakistan as a group, to get runs on the board, and the bowling has worked perfectly, right? So it's after 7 years that Pakistan have beaten Australia. This is a big deal.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम.
Right ingredients, right treatment, 100%. तो करें डैंड्रफ का सॉफ्टवेयर अपडेट with Hello Hair Anti Dandruff Shampoo. Confidence 100%.
Plenty of performances to talk about, but Saim Ayub, with his batting, his bowling, even in the field, has been the standout. And then nobody can look past Abrar with his effort with the ball. Or celebrates as Pakistan with a comfortable victory. I'm pretty happy the squad with the tactics that they employed and with the game that unfolded with the bat and then with the ball, defending and winning by 22 runs.
This is, by the way, Pakistan's 7th win in a row in T20Is in Lahore. It's a sacred centre for them, and he'll be a happy chappy. There's a lot of clarity in the roles. The middle order did struggle with the bat, but then they had the luxury of spin and quality spin to challenge Australia. Abrar bowled beautifully, accurate, picking up wickets, maintaining pressure on Australia. They didn't really pick him every time. Bowled the Google extremely well. Salman Aliyaga with a blinder. I think he's found his position in T20Is. That number 3 suits him perfectly. He's got freedom. There's less on his shoulders, and he can play a free hand. Winning a game before the World Cup is important, and Pakistan have downed Australia. They could only get 146 for 8. Green with a 36 of 31, and the rest didn't really come to party. Bartlett with a 34 not out, but by the time it was all too late for Australia to bounce back with the bat.
It's all about the spinners. Saim Ayub 229, Shadab 1 for 25, Nawaz 1 for 25, but it was Abrar Ahmed 4 overs, 17 dot balls, 2 for 10. Just going at 2.5s in a T20 game. It is quite spectacular. 146 for 8. Australia falling short by 22. That's the match summary then. Pakistan 168 for 8, and that total was defended brilliantly by the spinners. Pakistan winning this by 22 runs. Travis Head and Matthew Short. It started off with Travis Head, all guns blazing. And hit the ball over the top and even through the offside. Then it was Saim Ayub with pace off. Ball never really arrived. Little send off. On the other hand, it was Travis Head, the danger man, who fell, with Babar settling underneath that and taking the catch again. Pace off from Saim Ayub. And once pace was given, Cameron Green hit it through the offside unerringly. And Abrar with little panic with the two batters. And a run out executed. There was a couple of run outs in between. That was a terrific delivery. Sailed slightly low, slightly quicker, turned back in. And the celebration from Abrar was Cameron Green, who batted really well. And that was unfortunate. A little fingertip from Nawaz and a run out executed. Playing spin off the back foot was always going to be a tough ask. And the pitch got slower and it started to spin just a little bit more compared to the first innings. Babar Azam was red hot with his catching. 3 catches he took. Nawaz, the bowler, and well, Shadab almost had it. He's another excellent fielder. Saim Ayub looking after that one quite comfortably.
few major hits. This was massive, 88 meter 6, and in the end it's Salman Ali Agha who's victorious. Right, first T20I done and dusted, Pakistan winning by 22 runs. There are two more coming your way. Second T20I on 31st Jan, and then immediately the third one the next day on February the 1st. Right, we'll take a short break and come back with post-match presentation.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम।
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
100% grey coverage with no fear of hair damage. Permanent color with Italian formulation. So right swipe. Hello Hair, hair color. Colors to die for.
Hamdard recipe mixes, the taste of heritage.
Introducing Hello Hair, hair color. Permanent color with Italian formulation. Hello Hair, hair color. Colors to die for.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम।